Peace, 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 family. How y'all doing? What's going on, Leo? Welcome to your Mercury and Libra retrograde horoscope. So I did post some cards for you. Um, I also did horoscopes for Mercury and Virgo, and I talk more about that. I think right here on YouTube, and I have the horoscopes on IG. If you want to go get more information there, feel free to do so. I also did talk more in depthly about Mercury and Libra retrograde, and that's on IG as well. If you want more information about that, you can go check out my video there. Now, let's talk about what you got going on here, Leo. So in Mercury and Virgo, you had this in the second house, which is money, possessions, material items, savings, budgeting. Um, this could be arts and crafts or skills and talents and things of that nature as well. And how you're making money off of your skills and talents, or revising, rethinking your marketing and sales for your skills and talents, or maybe even just taking up some kind of education to help you master your skills and talents. Maybe needing the money to do that, or working on getting the money to do that, or just figuring out what those are in general. This also could be having to purchase something, a big ticketed item, because you're having Mercury and Libra. In the third house, I'm thinking a car. So maybe trying to get a second job or asking for a raise is going to be important for you during this time, or just asking for support from siblings, aunts, uncles, cousins, nieces, nephews. Maybe a lot of scheduling, running errands, planning, even changing your diet, your health regimen. This could be health things around pets if you have them coming up for you, or changing or reorganizing your work environment to help you bring in more money, or just to help you get more work done. It could be some things like that coming up for you. So here are the cards that I pulled for you, Leo. So I have the Queen of Cups clarified with lurking. I can only imagine. Good God Almighty. Okay, so the Queen of Cups is nurturing, caring, compassionate, and sensitive. And you could be embodying this very supportive energy, listening with your heart, being compassionate and caring for others. Very empathic, sense of needs for others, tuning into your intuition, holding space for others, expressing your emotions to the truest, most authentic version of themselves, but you've mastered how to do this without taking on other people's emotions. So I was talking a little bit about energy vampires. You could be attracting energy vampires. That's what the lurking is. That Neptune energy, people seeing you elevate. Maybe you've had business partnerships or relationships, even romantic relationships that you're no longer in or dealing with, and people are looking back at you, seeing you elevate, and they want a piece of the pie. So just remember to be mindful of anybody coming in your life who you are giving your energy to, making sure that they're worth that. But you got a good, clear sense of who you are, and you're well grounded in your giving. So you could be healing somebody to the point where they begin to see their own, you become a reflection of where they need to do help to get into this higher nurturing kind of energy. Um you're creative, You can read people good, communicate effectively. Yeah, you're super attentive to your relationships at this time. And again, you could be mirroring where people need to be helped. I did talk about that in my Libra video. If you haven't checked it out, go check it out. Okay, and then you have the Six of Pentacles clarified by addictions. I don't know if you can see. I think the light is like messing it up. You could be sharing your wealth and abundance with others. This doesn't have to be physically money. But you might have accumulated wealth and are now in a position to give it. Again, this could be energetically. It doesn't have to be with actual money, but you could be giving your time and energy to give back to people who don't have anything right now. Very Neptunian energy here coming up. This is like paying tithes, when you go to church. You pay your tithes. Tithing. Or again, volunteering or donating. Love and support for people who might be really going through some things, and you offering wisdom and spiritual fulfillment to help people get through something that they might be going through. And you're going to receive some kind of blessing for this. This is going back to the gratitude and having faith. When did check out my Pisces and full moon thing that I did on YouTube for the full moon happening tomorrow. You're tapped in. You could be helping people heal their addictions, bad habits in relationships. Yes, building relationships on trusting good faith. Yeah, I like this. I like this. Okay. And then last but not least, you have the Five of Pentacles and in the fields. I don't know if you can see this. This is financial loss and poverty. You might have hit hard times, especially when it comes to your work, career, finances, and material possessions. So this might be why you're giving back. So remember when I talked about the Mercury retrograde energy, something could have happened to you financially that put you in a difficult spot financially, but you learned something back there starting from August. I mean, this could have been, the past is the past. But for conversation's sake wise, in relation to the retrograde, things started to come super clear about what you will be working towards or working on with this when Mercury went in shadow in Virgo, which was August 20th. And so you might have realized some stuff around this time that really opened up your eyes and made you want to give back. You learned something, you've gained some wisdom on what it means to have a loss of poverty and finances and just being on hard times. Maybe you lost a job or you had to stop working due to being a mother, going back to that Queen of Pentacles energy. I'm starting to get the energy of like people wanting your spot and not knowing what it took for you to get there. When it comes to the energy, vampire energy. Um, um, maybe even the relationships that you've built, they could be seeing you or revering you as somebody who appears to have good relationships with their people, but they're not doing the work to have those same relationships, and you're becoming the mirror to those people to help them see where they need to grow and do better to have what you have. That's what I'm getting from this. It could have you in your feelings if you find out people feel this way about you, although I don't think you care. I'm just gonna be honest with you because you've already, you felt this already. You know what it feels like to be down in the dumps, but you did the work, you learned something, and now you're giving back as a testimony of that lesson, and you're just sitting back waiting to receive your blessings. Just point blank, period. It's that simple. That's what I see. Those are the messages that are coming up to me the most. So keep it up, my lovely Leos. You're gonna get what you got coming to you, boo-boo. It's just what it is. I hope you found this information helpful. I love and appreciate you. Peace.